No, but you don't understand. They tried to tell you that the Taliban was some sort of fucking third world fighting force. They still say they were, in their pajamas and their sandals. And they somehow managed to neglect to tell you that they were formerly known as the Mujahideen. And the CIA fucking trained them to fight against the Russians in the Russo-Afghan war. We sent them weapons. We sent CIA operatives. We taught them the ins and outs of combat against the Ruskies. We even had a famous quote where we said, let the Russians have their own Vietnam in relation to the Russo-Afghan war. You don't understand. Osama bin Laden was a fucking billionaire. His family was worth $7 billion. The kid was raised in a fucking palace. They tried to tell you that we were fighting against these poor fucking idiots, when in reality, they were next level warriors. And don't even get me started on 9/11. Don't even get me started on 9/11. Bin Laden wasn't even from Iraq. From Saudi Arabia. So explain to me why we invade Iraq after 9/11. Well, the reason being is that they had WMDs. Well, that's what George W. Bush said, also known as the President of the United States. And guess what? He was fucking lying. He was fucking lying. He fucking lied. Ain't that something? All those lives lost over a fucking lie. Ain't that something? And suddenly, things turn into a competition of who's more extreme. The Mujahideen says to people, they go, wow, you're fucking nuts. You're not allowed in the Mujahideen. And then that guy goes, I'm gonna make my own group. I'm gonna call it the Taliban. And then the Taliban gets big. And they see this guy and they go, wow, you're fucking crazy. You're no longer allowed in the Taliban. And the guy goes, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to start my own group. I'm going to call it Al-Qaeda. And then Al-Qaeda gets big and they say, wow, you're fucking crazy. You're no longer allowed in Al-Qaeda. And the guy goes, that's okay. I'm going to start my own group and I'm going to call it ISIS. We're talking about repercussions, okay? That's what we're talking about, consequences, okay? We're talking about reaping what you sow, okay? And it goes back even further than the Mujahideen. It goes all the way back to World War II with the Balfour Declaration. It goes all the way back to World War I with the Ottoman Empire. It goes all the way back. You wouldn't even understand how fucked this conflict is. And yet, they tried to tell you that they were just idiots in pajamas wearing sandals. Ain't